What up, guys? Mad Viking. I'm doing a pre-show prediction for Extreme Rules. I always get brain farts the minute that button goes on. Good God. Alright. There is some news straight out the gate, of course. I don't know how much this will affect anybody. They fired NXT announcer Alex Reyes. I don't watch a lot of NXT, only when they like the big stuff. And I don't really care, and I don't know. So that's another guy gone. They've reported that so far they've brought up 13 guys from NXT, and they plan on bringing up 10 more. So there's going to be quite and they're doing it to exclusively shake up the roster and change the image of the current landscape of the WWE. So like I said, I think a lot of people are still going to get fired. They have to be. They're cleaning out little guys. Yeah, like I heard Lillian Garcia is going to be done with the company when her contract's up. She's getting this shit can. Brooklyn Brawler, longtime jobber. He hasn't been on TV in years except for like the reunions or the flashback shows. But he's been a longtime road agent for forever. They fired him after 30-something years. So he must have been making some money. They fired Christian! What the F? I love Christian. And the only thing I really watch on the network is the Edge and Christian show. It's hilarious. So, and I heard his retirement was forced anyway. He still could be wrestling right now. Which I think he should be. He's freaking awesome, man. This is his time. He should be winning world championships right now. Like when they just handed the belt to freaking Triple H a couple months ago. Why wasn't Jericho given it? He's younger. He's certainly a lot more popular. Why did I have to go back to that old wheel well? Like I said, this is Jericho's and Christian's era and shit like that. We still get Cena and Orton and the same old hat, But I don't know. So supposedly there's going to be a season 2, so maybe they'll sign him to just a network contract or something. But I hope he passes it up and goes wrestle somewhere else. Dude Christian's a wrestling god. Even in TNA, at the end of his run, when they gave up on him, and I was still ordering pay-per-views, they wouldn't even advertise him in the pay-per-views. He would just be in some weird 6-man match or something, and he would steal every damn show. Same thing with Raven, but we'll just stick to Christian. And then the WWE brings him back, and then they talk to him like he's an old man, like he's Ric Flair, calling him the old guy, and he's got one more match in him. What the F are you talking about? I don't know. I have a hard on for Christian, obviously, but the dude's a good wrestler, and I don't know. Hopefully he'll go re-sign with TNA or something. I want to still see the guy wrestle. The guy's talented. Anyways, Velvet Sky is supposedly coming into the WWE to be entered in some women's tournament. Is it for NXT? I don't know. And if she looks good, she's going to get a contract, which I'm down with because Velvet Sky is bootylicious. The girl is hot. And if you don't know, she's Bubba Ray's girlfriend. How the F he land that chick? But it would be nice to see her in a WWE ring. She's got some talent. She can wrestle. I'd like to see her go throw around some chicks, get rid of some of the old divas. I don't want to throw anybody's name out, but some of them got to go. I was hearing rumors about all these guys hurt. Rusev supposedly hurt. Owens supposedly has an injury. Ambrose is supposed to be injured. That's why they've been throwing him on TV. AJ Styles is supposed to be really injured, and that's why he hasn't been wrestling on TV either. They're saving him for the pay-per-view. And supposedly now the WWE that was high on him now thinks he's a piece of shit because they think he can't handle the work schedule. Well, the dude's been on Raw and SmackDown every freaking week since he's debuted. And if he ain't winning a match, how many matches have we seen him win? Couple? If he's not winning, he's getting beaten down. He's losing. Getting chucked through a table. Getting hit with a chair. I can tell you Triple H never put up with that shit. So, yeah, he's injured. He's getting his ass handed to him 3-4 times a week. So, they're supposedly already down on AJ Styles. They should have just gone to TNA and done the Bullet Club. I'm not going to say that yet. Not that they've done anything exciting with them to make it, seem like, hey, it was a good idea to come over there, but even people in the locker room I've read are really pissed the way they've handled the Bullet Club so far, or the club. So, I don't know. Oh, and I know Sasha Banks is being pulled off TV for some reason. I thought I saw Paige back, but she was sent home for, like, attitude reasons or something. Neville, Emma just had major back surgery. You probably won't see her for a freaking year, if ever again. Enzo, of course, everyone knows about, and Harper, Bray Wyatt. The roster's getting really thin. And I know there's more people out. They're probably going to have to bring in NXT people just to be able to fill house shows and stuff, because, there's a lot of people out. I've been watching people's stuff on YouTube, and they're going to house shows, and you're watching, like, Big Show and Mark Henry and Kane, Max Kane, for crying out loud. They were still wrestling the Luchadors, or the whatever those two dorks are called. They were still wrestling as the Luchadors as like a week or two ago on house shows. So anyway, I think that's it for news. My predictions for Extreme Rules. I don't know. This one, it should be crazy because it's Extreme Rules and they can get away with murder, run-ins, and weapons and fire and whatever else they want to do. But Ziggler and Baron Corbin is supposed to be the pre-show match. They've already advertised that. Raw didn't record this week, or not the whole show. So if they wrestled this week, I didn't see it. Like I said, I don't watch SmackDown anymore after they got rid of the Wyatts, so I haven't really seen any of their matches except for I didn't even see the last pay-per-view matches. It was a pre-show match. It's like what the F did Ziggler do? But I know Ziggler got a win on him a couple weeks ago on Raw. So I kind of predict Baron is this will be the blow-off match. And I predict Baron Corbin's going to win, especially with no DQ weapons and stuff. It'll probably be brutal. Chris Jericho and Dean Ambrose enter the Asylum match, whatever that is. So I'm assuming there's going to be weapons or something. Oh, of course. Every match is going to have a weapon. Still a little shocked that Chris Jericho is still here. He wasn't supposed to be around long after Mania. And I don't know really how much longer can WWE push these two, so I haven't marked Dean Ambrose is going to win. He has to win. I mean, you can't keep letting Jericho beat people. Still pissed he beat AJ Styles at WrestleMania. What the hell is that? Ugh, I don't know. Rusev and Kalisto. Rusev needs to come in there like old Rusev, and just stomp the living shit out of Kalisto. Sorry, Kalisto fans. Kalisto's had the belt long enough. It's kind of a joke that he took the title off of Alberto Del Rio, a 4 or 5-time former champ. And he kept beating him in rematches. So you've beaten a former world champion, multi-time world champion. And now you're going to go against Rusev. And this match should not go any longer than 5 minutes. And Rusev should just destroy the living piss out of him. I know Rusev has been doing the typical heel thing and actually beating him down after matches and stuff. And usually that leads to the face winning. But it's Extreme Rules. Like I said, he's going to probably come out with a 2x4 and crack the midget in the head. So I'm going to, I have Rusev picked. Rusev Mosca. Alright, Charlotte and Natalie. I don't know what it is, but I got a hard-on for Natalie. And I've already read that WWE is going to push Sasha Banks when she comes back from her exile or whatever the hell they're doing to her right now. And they're possibly saving that match for Charlotte and Sasha. Well, I'm already kind of sick of Charlotte. She's had a longer run than I think she should have. She doesn't suck or anything, but the women's title usually, except for the past few years, flops around quite frequently. And like I said in the last pay-per-view, when the hell has Natalia, when was the last time she's held the belt? I know she had the Divas belt for a 2-month run or something, like 8 years ago. She's probably the most qualified wrestler in their division. Literally can snap their necks, and she's just like the feeder system to the Divas team, or the Divas League. When they want to have a good match with somebody, they'll throw in Natalie. The throw Natalie in there. I'm sober, I swear to God. They'll throw Natalie in there to make the other person look good. She's essentially like the Jake the Snake Roberts of the women's division. I want to say she wins. She should win by now. What is this, their third match? Come on, their third pay-per-view match. I have her marked as winning. I don't know. Yeah, isn't Flair banned, so that should, be a factor. What's the next weight? New Day versus Vaudevillains. New Day's had the belts a long time. Is their stick getting old? Some will say yes. It's not like they're going to break up if they lose the belts. But do I see them losing to the Vaudevillains? I don't think it was ever coming down to the Vaudevillains winning. It just happened to be that way because Enzo and Cash got hurt. And then I figured they'd probably wrestle or feud with New Day for the rest of the summer. But Enzo got hurt, and the Vaudevillains, they won by default. So maybe it'll be a nice back and forth, but I just don't see, still, the Dudleys interfering. Something. I don't know. It's going to... If the Vaudevillains win, somebody has to, join their faction, in my eyes, to jump them and get, I don't know. Something big has to happen. I kind of like the gimmick. It's different. But I don't know, man. Other than the fact that New Day's held the belt so long, that's the only reason I could see them losing. But I don't know. I'm still picking New Day to win. I don't know why. It wasn't on .com, but isn't the Club, Carl Anderson and Gallows, supposed to be fighting the Usos? I could sworn that's a match. That could be interesting, this one. Because like I said, it's Extreme Rules. The Club's got to win. They got to beat these guys. Just hands down. They have to beat them. Even if they have help, if somebody shows up, they've got to stomp the Usos. It wouldn't be a blow-off match, because obviously this Roman Reigns thing and the Usos is going to be a thing for a while. But I don't know. The Club has got to. They got to start getting some wins. So does AJ Styles. And what is it? The last one after that, Roman versus Styles. I don't know. It's another tricky one. I've read online that Vince is getting sick of Roman, and he's already thinking about retracting his push. So you would think that means taking the title. But then you hear the WWE is pissed because AJ is hurt, and they don't think he can handle a main event run or just being on the main event roster, however they put it, which we all know he can. So it sounds like they're shitting on both of these guys. Probably because Cena and Rollins and Orton are coming back in a month or so, but meanwhile, you still got to have a champion, and there has to be something from this. They're excited for AJ. Everybody wants something to happen. Roman can become champion again 6 months from now. I can't believe it, but I have Styles picked. I want to believe he's going to win because the Club can run in, or a new member, something. I would figure the Usos would be a little bit too banged up to be involved, because I just want to assume that the Club's going to whoop their ass. So, I don't know. It's like I said, it was tricky last pay-per-view. It's going to be tricky this one. But those are my predictions. I'm going to do a live update like I did with the last one. And I'll post that after the pay-per-view for the people who haven't watched the pay-per-view or can't see it. What am I missing? Oh, I know that Alberto Del Rio is supposed to be pissed with his role in the company. When he re-signed, he was promised main event status. Not this mid-card crap with, the League of Decimation and that crappy little U.S. title run he had, losing to Kalisto. He was promised bigger things, and so he supposedly has been having backstage heat with a lot of the management, and supposedly he's gotten in Triple H's face. And I read online they're thinking about bringing back a manager for him, some female ring announcer from Lucha Underground. I've seen a picture of her. Good God, she's hot. Could be interesting. But that still won't make him a main event guy unless they push him that way. I don't know why they don't bring back Ricardo, whatever his name is, his old manager. The fans are into that shit. It's supposedly he's dating Paige now. One, he looks like he's 40. She's like 22, 23 years old. I don't get it. And supposedly he plows through the divas. It's not his first diva love session, so to speak. Paige, why? I could have sworn he was married too, but what do I know? I know it's got to be boring on the road. You know, you can't really see your boyfriend, girlfriend. That's why a lot of the divas date wrestlers, even like Renee Young is dating Titty Master, things like that. But I don't know, man. There isn't a younger dude, but who am I to get in the way of love? All right, guys. That's it for now. I did subscribe to WrestleCrate just because I noticed how everybody this last month got Finn Balor in their box, except for like one person. I watched like 50 freaking videos and they all got Finn Balor. I was hoping, I did it like 2 weeks ago, hoping I could get this month's box, but I haven't gotten anything yet, so I'm going to get screwed on WrestleCrate, but I have that coming up whenever the next one comes, so I've had really boring hunts recently. Nothing to write home about. I think I found some more Ninja Turtles. I finished up the movie collection. I found two of the rare figures, the stupid ones that I initially didn't want to buy. I still have everybody sitting there. I got Wingsuit Ralph and Michelangelo in the pirate costume. And yeah, they look stupid. But I thought about it. These are the stupid ones that become worth money later on. Big money, because they're rare and no one buys them. So I have those. I didn't find the Leonardo one. And then I would have the entire set. I would just put them all in a box somewhere, mark it Ninja Turtle Movies 2, and sit them away somewhere for 20, 30 years in a closet or something. But alright, I'm rambling. But yeah, my hunts have sucked recently. I'm still looking for Balor, still looking for Skylinks. Still looking for Spotlight Shawn Michaels. I don't know what the hell is wrong with our town or our stores. We just get shit so late. But like what you see, leave a comment. Look for my live event updates for the pay-per-view on Sunday. I'm going to be sitting at home eating a pizza and giving updates. So, like I said, leave a comment. Like what you saw. Come back for more. Subscribe. Help me get to 50 people. We're still looking for that Nash giveaway. What I gotta do? Donate blood? I feel like I gotta make a separate Nash video. Because I've gone up, I think, 2 subscribers since the last time. But I watch other people's videos. They're like, hey, give me 10,000 subscribers. She gets them in a week. But anyway, guys. I'll talk to you later. Peace.